Real hate. Fake love. Real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that ISUPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in, abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code, Israel laws, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
Fake love. Real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that ISUPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in, abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situation of friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance than be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I notice the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I'd give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me. I'm bred different. Was never one to die just bullshit. I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits. I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close to curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crack and take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situation of friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I notice the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I'd give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me. I'm bred different. Was never one to die just bullshit. I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits. I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. Can everybody hear me all right? Get my headband right. Can everybody hear me all right? Y'all let me know. Give me a one or one west. If y'all can hear me, okay. Let's see. Let's see if everybody can hear me all right, or am I talking to myself? All right. All right. I believe y'all can hear me. I got one. Got at least one. Let me get. See if I can get one more. Make sure everybody can hear me all right. Not what I want. I know at least one person can hear me, so I guess we're gonna go with that. Most High Christ. All right. We had ISUPK started out of One West, one Salaki started at One West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, uh, since 1969. Under Commander Johnny Hanna, we've been teaching the truth of the Bible. Okay, I got two ones. Most High Christ. All right. We've been teaching the truth of the Bible. This is Friday night's Lashawan Qadash, or the Holy Tongue class. Before we get started, I want to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakathum, and to the sisters, Shalom Yahweh Shamar Alathun by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. This is the Lashawan Qadash class, the Holy Tongue, our original language. All right. Last week we kind of got a break from the Lashawan Qadash as we as Officer Yagadar taught an awesome class when he closed out the Feast of Purim. All right, so we are back to the Lashawan Qadash tonight. Want to before we get into that, if I could, before we get into that, I want to address two things. If y'all were listening to the to the intro or to several of the intros, honestly, that Officer Yagadar has put together for the school, which are absolutely awesome. We want to give that brother a hand. He is doing an excellent job. All right. But the music that is on that, I believe the brother's an officer. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna say Ottawa. I believe his name is Nakawan out of Louisiana. He is my new favorite artist because that brother's music is amazing. And I cannot wait to meet that brother. I'm hoping he is going to be at Passover because I can't wait to meet that brother. That's the first thing. Second thing is this. All right. Make sure everybody sign. Matter of fact, before I get to the second thing, make sure everybody puts a name, sign in with your name, city and state. I see we got more numbers and names. So let's make sure we sign in. All right. To make sure we get our credit for attendance and everything. Okay. And my second thing I want to address, we just got out of so-called Black History Month. We just got out of so-called Black History Month, right? And now, because this wicked kingdom loves to have a month and a week and a day and all these recognitions of all these time periods, right? Who can tell me what this month? We're in March. It's March 1st. Right? Who can tell me what this month is? Who can tell me what the oppressor has designated this month to be? And admittedly, I didn't really know about this until about an hour ago. All right, about an hour ago, I realized that the oppressor has designated March to be a particular month as well. And if you don't know, like I didn't know about an hour ago, just lie is fine. All right. But if you do know, put it in the chat. Who is familiar with what this month is supposedly? Okay, I got an answer already. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. All right. Sister Aya is correct. Sister Aya is correct. This is so-called Women's History Month. Women's History Month. Again, okay. Officer Yagadar is familiar as well. All right, Women's History Month, and again, this just kind of popped up on my radar about an hour ago. When my daughter gets home, and listen to this conversation. All right, I think it's very valuable. I thought it was a teachable moment, so I'm bringing it here. All right, my daughter comes home and tells me that she was having a conversation with a young man at school. All right. My daughter's in 10th grade. She's having a conversation with a young man at school. This is a young black man. And this young brother says something along the lines of, why is there no Men's History Month? And I think at school, how it was described was Women's Empowerment Month. That's how they described it at school, apparently. So He says, why is there no men's empowerment month? Right? And who can tell me what my daughter, admittedly, what her response was at the time? Because oftentimes you hear black people say, oh no, Salaki, you hear the oppressors say things like, why is there no white history month? And we typically have, as black people, especially when we are in the world, and even when we're not, we have a general response to that. So who can tell me what my daughter's response was before I had to use it as a teachable moment? Who can guess what her response was to this young brother? When he said, why is there no men's history month? Who can guess? Let me see if we can get some folks to kind of guess to see what her response was. Let's see. While y'all doing that, we're gonna give a quick couple shout outs. We got Sister Aisha in the building. Yahweh Shema Latham Hashem Yahweh Shai sis. And my brother, obviously Yagadar in the building. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. And Sister Aya is in the building. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Latham Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, again, we got a few more names, a few more numbers and names. So everybody make sure you check in with your name, city, and state. All right. Okay, all right. We got a couple answers. Okay, Sister Ice said men haven't been oppressed, and this is I don't know. Don't say that was not her response. That was not her response. Now, obviously, Young was closer to what her response was. He said it's always about men's history, and this is so. Think about when, especially when we were in the world, and some to a certain extent when we're even though even with us being in the truth, when oppressors talk about how there's no White History Month, it's easy to say, well, every month is White History Month. Now we can say that. We can say that, and this is aside from the Lashawan Qadash. We're gonna get to all that. I just have to address this because I think it's a great teachable moment. We can say that because as we go to school and we are ingrained, especially if you go to public school, we are ingrained with this oppressor's history, whether it be American history or world history. It's all European history. That's essentially what it is. That's what they cover by and large in America's school system. So yes, every day is the oppressor's history day. Every month is the oppressor's history month. All right. But this is what my daughter said. She said, well, every month is men's empowerment month. So of course, me being in the truth, I was like, well, hold on. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. So the first question I asked my daughter is, well, what exactly are they celebrating for women's empowerment? How have women been empowered? Anybody want to give me a guess? Anybody want to give me now? This is high school. This is not the upper echelon. It's a lot to get upper echelon of scholastic studies. All right, this is high school and what they're ingraining in our children. So for the sake of time, I'm just gonna give it to y'all. The main issue, the main thing she told me, right? And see, this is my point. So Sister Aya said, feminist movement, and no, that's not what she referenced. There was something very, very specific. And since we give answers, I give Sister Aya a hand. I want to see who else want to give it a shot because she did bring up a very specific thing that empowered women. So now that this is okay, yes, she was talking about women's empowerment, absolutely. But I asked her specifically, how were women empowered? There it is. Give Sister Aya a hand. Voting. That is the big thing that she brought up. Well, the only thing she brought up, matter of fact, was voting. Was voting. And then I had to explain. So before I get there. So again, she's talking to a young black man about how every month is men's empowerment month. So my question to the class, are we what are we first? Are we our nation first, or are we our gender first? Meaning this: are we so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans? Are we Israel first, or are we men and women first? Somebody let me know. What are we first? Are we blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans? Are we Israel? Are we the 12 tribes of Israel first? Or are we men and women first? That is okay. That's a great question for clarity. Sister I said, wow, good question. From whose perspective? That is a great question for clarity. From our perspective. From each of you all's perspective. This is what I'm asking. From your perspective, where you are as you watch this class, right? Are you a nation first? Are you a so-called race first? Or are you a man or a woman first? Matter of fact, now that I'm asking that question, I guess I got to ask this other question because this is the wicked kingdom that we live in. Are you male? Are you female? Are you a man or a woman or non-binary or somebody give me some more. Are we what is it? Non-binary, them, they. I don't know all these things. But the question becomes, which are we first? Now I got a couple answers, all right? We're gonna run with them. We're gonna run with them because these answers are more in line with what I think is correct and what the school teaches. All right. Sister I said 12 tribes. Damn right. Damn right. Officer Yagadash says Israel first. Damn right. We are a nation. We are a nation. And here's why it's so important. Sister I says, I'm a princess in a nation, period. Damn right. Give her a hand. Here's why it's so important. Here's why it's so important. And I'm probably going to cover this. Now that I know that this month is Women's History Month, I can't listen. Before the end of the month, y'all going to get a class on this whole women's history. I'm going to figure that out before the end of March. But here's why it's so important to know our history, to teach it to our children. And scriptures say Deuteronomy 32:7, and I'm paraphrasing obviously. But we are supposed to remember the days of old and then remember the years of many generations. It's so important to understand who we are and what our history is. Officer Yagadar, the precinct officer of the UPK 100% and ninja from the tribe of Judah. Damn right. Get that brother a hand as well. That is what is important because this is what this whole Women's History Month does. It's another placeholder. It's another way. It's another form of Christianity. That's all it is. Because what it does, this again, if you go back to what I was describing, my daughter, a young woman from the tribe of Judah is having a conversation with a young man from the tribe of Judah. And he doesn't know he's from the tribe of Judah, but still, he was a young black man. All right. And they're having this back and forth about how history is to recognize them based on their gender, based on whether she's a young lady and he's a young man. That means nothing. And so, of course, I went into the history of our people, both as men and women here. And I had to explain to her very briefly how this is another leg of the feminist movement. That's what this is. This is the oppressors, the female oppressors' issue with her man. And her wanting to be recognized and be empowered, and now I have the right to vote, and so on and so forth. Okay, fine, that's great for you. We shouldn't be voting anyway. We know that. If you've been in this class, any period of time, you understand that voting has nothing to do with us anyway. But it's greater than that because it creates this. What's the word I'm looking for? It creates this conflict between us and our sisters, between our sisters and us, because the recognition is first about your gender and not about your nation. And these is just, again, this is just another example of what's being taught in this school system, in this wicked kingdom. They are pushing this. And as destroyed as the feminist movement, or as much as the feminist movement destroyed our families and destroyed the mindset of our sisters, it's being perpetuated with things like Women's History Month. So, with that, if anybody else has any comments you want to make on it or whatever, because again, I guarantee I'm gonna cover this before the end of March. I'm going into the history of this in the feminist movement, definitely. Trooper Kazaki is in the building. Good to see you, brother. Yahweh Shemi Shabarakatha. All right. Because Aisha says she is 12 tribes. Damn right. Sister Ida said Khan Khan. All right. Most High in Christ. So yes, we are going to definitely get into that. But again, it was just, like I said, this was about an hour ago. I wasn't even aware. So I definitely had to give y'all just a little bit on how it again, this wicked kingdom perpetuates the destruction of our nation, this the integration and our sisters and even our men feeling that they are or having this weird perspective that they are a gender before they are a nation is part of what's destroying our people. All right. So with that, we are going to get into Lashawan Qadash class. All right. Sister Na is in the building. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahweh Shai. Oh, Salaki. I did not put we put the link in the chat. Anybody that wants to get on camera tonight. So Salaki, again, we have had, let me see, we a couple weeks out from the Lashawan Qadash. Last week, again, Officer Yagadah taught that awesome class on closing the Feast of Purim. All right. And if y'all remember, if I could, the week before that, we had a relatively light class by request. All right. We are getting back into it tonight. All right. We are getting back into Psalms 121. Okay. I think we are about halfway through, and I went back and looked at my notes and everything. I think we have gone through 1 through 4. We are going to get, we're going to pick back up at 5. All right. Starting again with vocabulary and then rolling into the actual scriptures. We're going to try to do it a little bit different tonight so we can get to some of the congregation before we get to um, the actual scripture. All right, we're gonna try to do it a little bit differently, introduce it a little bit smoother or what have you. But before that, as we always do, we are going to get into the alphabet. All right, we're gonna go through the alphabet again very quickly as we have been doing recently, quicker than normal. All right, because we know this class has very efficient and effective students who take great notes. So we're going to get through it very quickly. We're going to go through the prefixes and suffixes, and then we're going to get into some of the vocabulary. All right. So here we go. And again, make sure everybody sign in with your name, city, and state for attendance. All right. All right. First, we have our Ah. There's your Ah. That's the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Ba. Excuse me. Salakia. Your Ba. That's your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Ga. Your ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. After that, you have Da, the ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Next is your Ha, your ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. And after that, you have your Wa. There it is. Your Wa. It's your ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Za, ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. After that, you have your Ha, ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Next, you have your Ta, your Ta. There's your ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Since Ra'aya is in the building and on stage, shalom, sis. All right. Next, you have your Yah, your ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Your Ka, ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. And again, the upper right is the Ka that you will see in the Assyrian when it's either at the beginning or the middle of the word. And the lower right is what you will see when that Ka is at the end of a word. All right. Next, you have your La. Your La. Your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Ma. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Again, the upper right is the Ma that you will see at the beginning or the middle of a word. The lower right is what you'll see when that Ma is at the end of a word. Next is your Na. Na. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. Upper right is what you'll see when that Na is at the beginning or the middle of a word. The lower right is what you'll see when that Na is at the end of a word. All right? I believe Aquaz Ra'aya is calling for some Shapah. I believe she's calling for some help. Most High in Christ. Baba Kushah, she's been polite with us. She said, please. All right? She's calling for some help, for some additional faces on stage. All right. Most High in Christ. All right. She even threw up the cap. Matter of fact, let me go back. She threw up the cap, and we all know there's a reference to the Montgomery Brawls. She's throwing up the cap now. She's trying to get some help. I don't know if she's looking for the brother that swam across or the folks that ran down, but she has made it clear. Most High in Christ. All right. After that, now we have our Sa. There's your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. And after that, we have our I. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. And then we have our Pa. There's the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And again, that upper right is the pa that you will see at the beginning, in the middle of a word. And on the lower right is the pa that you will see at the end of a word. All right. Next, we have our Tazah. Tazah, that is your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Upper right is what you'll see at the beginning or the middle of a word. The lower right is what you'll see at the end of a word. Sister Anah is in the building. She swam across the moat. She ran down to the pier. She is here. She is here to give some assistance. Most High in Christ. Let me get this. Let me get my banner off so you can see. There she is. How was Shemala thought about Shemi? I was shy. Good to see you. All right. And again, the link is in the chat. Anyone else who wants to come on stage, all right? Next, we have Aqua. Aqua. That is your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Next, you have your Ra, the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Shah, ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And lastly, we have our Tha, which is your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Since we got some sisters and some folks on stage, we're gonna go through the prefixes a little bit differently. We're gonna ask y'all some questions. On the time Christ. Anybody who wants to put it in the chat, please feel free. Sister I is showing her appreciation for Sister now being on stage. All right. Okay. Our prefixes. Sister Aya, what is the prefix for 2 or 4, Baba Kushal?
Salakia, sir. La.
Correct. La. That is correct. La means 2 or 4. Yabashim Shabrakatah. What's going on, brother?
Not too much. I don't want everybody doing tonight.
All right. Hey, Shalom Tawak. All right. Akwatana. What is the prefix for like or as? Baba Kushal. Oh, she took off. She took off.
Salakia, sir.
I don't know what happened. We lost the sister. Hopefully she'll be back. All right.
Ka.
Go ahead.
Salakia, sir. Ka.
Ka, correct. Ka, that is correct. That is correct. All right. That means like or as. All right. We're gonna go. We're not gonna make Akbar Aya answer all of them, so we're gonna go through the rest of them relatively quickly. All right. Shah.
Salakia, sir.
Shah means who, which, cause, or sake. Go ahead.
If you like, I could just read on down all of them if you want.
All right, most high Christ, you got it. Oh, Salaki, hold on. Sister Nah is back.
Salakia was having some technical difficulties.
No sweat. Had you back. No sweat. No worries. All right. All right. So we're gonna give you the next one then. We're gonna give you the next one. What is the prefix, Sister Anah, for from or of?
You said from.
Come, from or of?
From is ma.
The Most High in Christ, correct. Others also ma. It's from or of. Both of them can be ma. All right, Most High in Christ. Now, Sister Aya said she was just gonna run down the rest of them.
That's
Let's
what I
see.
heard.
Sister Aya, you ready?
Salakia, sir. Yes. The next one is Yah, which stands for he.
Go ahead.
You gonna show him
The next one is Yah, and what does Yah mean?
he. The next one is
All right,
ha,
correct.
which is the or the.
And what is correct?
The next one is ba, which is in.
That's correct.
Then wa, which is and.
And what does Yah mean?
Wa means and.
I might not have heard it. What does Yah mean? And all right, Most High in Christ.
And
Keep going.
a, which means I or I am.
All right.
Next is da.
Do you have one more in your notes?
So like I said, I said da, which is do.
Oh, I think we're having a disconnect. I heard Da.
Sir. Da, which stands for do. D-O, do.
Most High in Christ. Correct. All right, Most High in Christ. Get that sister a hand. Give that sister a hand. To one job. All right. All right. Now we're gonna go over our suffixes or our possessive pronouns. All right. We're gonna run through these real quick. All right. First is Yah, which means me or my. After that is Ka, which is you or your. Next, there it is. Wa is his or he. Ha is hers or she. And then you have Nawa, which is our. Nawa, and again, he was read from right to left. All right, so that's Nawa. You have come, come, which is you all or y'all in the masculine form. And again, you use that when there is either all brothers or a mixed crowd of brothers and sisters. All right. And then you have Khan, Khan, which would be you all or y'all in the feminine form, which you would use when they're only sisters, when you're addressing only sisters. And then you have Ma, which is there or them, the masculine form, and then Na, which is there or them in the feminine form. All right. Let me see. I did not do what I wanted. All right, let me stop sharing that. Okay. I don't want, well, you know what, we're gonna go over a little bit of we might do Sister I, if I could. What if from the last class, what is the last vocabulary word that you have in your notes? Do you have those organized? I believe you do.
Salakia, sir. Um, I, I believe as far as the actual vocabulary words, we ended with Layala, which was for night.
All right, no sweat.
But we also, I'm sorry, Salakia. We also did
Go ahead.
Yam Yam, which was right
Go ahead.
for direct. Could you hear me?
Going in and
Uh-oh.
out for me. I don't know if anybody else can hear you. Okay.
Salakia, sir. The last Hebrew vocabulary term you
Go ahead.
gave us was Yamyan for right, which was directional. Nope, can't hear me.
All right. I think you're saying yum yum. I think is what you're saying. Is that what you're saying?
Khan.
All right, I'm getting it out. Okay, most high Christ. No sir. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna get into a little. We're gonna get into a little of the conjugation as we're going through it, because past classes we would go through a lot of vocabulary and then we get into the scripture. What I want to do, I think, now is um, go through the vocabulary, but also do the conjugation while we're there. All right. Okay. Most High in Christ. I'll just to put it in the chat. All right. All right. So here we go. We're gonna start. We're gonna go to the next one. Matter of fact, I'm with you because this is what we were working with as far as vocabulary is concerned. All right. So this next word as we do. All right. Anybody who wants to either give it a shot, just come off mute and say Salakia or type it in the chat. Correct. Give that sister a hand. We were at Psalms 121 and 4. Absolutely. We are going to 5 now. And there are only 8 verses in Psalms 121. So we're like halfway through it. All right. And we are going to continue to get to walk through. And again, this is one of the prayers that is said in the Sabbath service. And so it's very important to understand not only what we're saying, but then get the conjugation and all that good stuff. All right. Let me stop this real quick. Right. That'll work. All right. So I'm gonna pull this back up. All right. So that is a ya, a wa, and a ma. Who wants to give it a shot?
Salaki, sir.
Who wants to give it a shot? Is how we would pronounce that. Go ahead.
Yawam.
Yawam. Yawam. Correct. Now, do you want to take a shot at what it means?
Salaki, sir. Would that be in my vocabulary somewhere?
Go ahead. La'ah. Probably not. But but if you have your Blue Letter Bible app open, you might be able to figure it out. And if not, then la'ah, that's fine. And sister Nah, you can give it a shot too if you like.
Salaka, was we on the second word or the first word?
We are on the second word that hasn't been defined yet. That's what we're looking for now. Or did you not have the first word yet, sister? No, because we can go back over that one if we need to.
Khan, I got the first word.
Okay, no time to correct.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Would that be a day?
Correct. It's day. Absolutely. Yes, it's gonna have day. All right. All right. We can go to the next one. Right. So I wanted y'all to get that so we can get the next one. All right. Now I'll go here. The next one is a ya, a wa, a ma, and a ma. So while the first word, what we just read, or what we just went over, was yawam, which means day. This has another ma at the end. I do not blame you, sister. You are on the right track, and I give you credit for that answer. That it's not right, but I understand why you said it. I understand why you said it. I give you a ton of credit. Give sister a hand because she is at least look. She going through a note. She was like, "I got it. This is the root word. That is a suffix. I understand.
Suffix, you got
It's
it.
not
Damn right.
correct, but I understand where you went. Damn right. All right. So this word is actually another root word. It's actually another root word because it's pronounced slightly different. All right. It's like so
Nakada.
with this one, matter of fact, I'm just gonna give it to you. This one is Yawamum. Yawamum. I'm gonna mute you right quick, y'all. This one is Yawamum. All right. And Yawamum means daytime, like it's referring to the entire day or a span of time. Where day is just talking about, can you spell that? Yawamum? I got you. Ya, Yawamum. Yawamum. That makes sense? Sister I kind of like, all right, I'm getting a nod. Okay, most high in Christ. So where Yawam is day, Yawamum means day, daytime, a full day. It's a time, it's a period of time. All right. But day, Yawam it's kind of the root word for what for Yawamam. All right. Get myself together. Come on, fingers. There we go. All right. All right. This next one is a Shah, a Ma, and a Shah.
Salakia.
Anybody saw? Go ahead, Sam.
Is it Shamash?
It is Shamash. Correct. Correct. You want to give a shot at what it means? And if I could, I think Sister I gave you some assistance in the chat.
Salakia. I can't even see the chat. It's like this is. I don't know what's going on with this computer.
No sweat, sir. All right. Okay, so oh man, I'm clicking on the wrong thing.
Slovakia.
So Shamash is son. Go ahead.
Uh, son.
Most High Christ, absolutely. Give her a hand.
Yeah.
So Shamash is son. All right. So Sister Aya, how would you say the son?
Salakia, sir. It's at the beginning.
Go ahead.
Ha Shamash. I don't think I'll type it in.
Uh-uh. Sister Aya?
Salakia, sir. I said Ha Shamash or some Shamash Ha. One of the two.
Okay, let me see. All right, you typed it correctly. So go ahead and I think that's yeah, I believe you typed it correctly. So go ahead and sound that out for
Salaki, other one.
me.
Salaki, I think we got a little bit of a delay out of one. She said it correctly. I think we coming through at a delay to you.
She did say it? Okay. Gotcha. I'm not sure why. All right, most time I'm not even catching her actually. I heard everything you said, but I'm not catching what she said. All right, but you said she said it correctly. Most time correct. Give me 1 second. All right, Shalaki. Most time correct. Okay, so yes, Hashemash is how you would say the sun. All right. All right. So Lucky Yakada, you're hearing Sister Aya fine though, right?
What kind out of one? I'm hearing a fine.
Okay, it's just me then. All right. As usual, we know I'll be having them technical difficulties most time correct. Shalaki. All right, we will keep it going. And she and I may be too close as well. She's just in another room. I don't know if that's gonna affect it. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's say the sun that is correct. All right. Okay. I say she'll be right back. Okay. All right, let's keep it going. Next we have a na, ka, and a ha. Sister Na, you want to give it a shot as far as the pronunciation for that?
Slovakia. Is it Naka?
Khan, absolutely. It's Nakah. Yeah, sister hand. Nakah. You want to give it a shot as to what it means?
La.
Most High God. No sweat. No sweat. All right. Salaki.
Salakia.
Okay.
Is it Shaw? Shall?
La'ah. Let me see. Let me make sure I got this right. You and your blue letter Bible, sis?
Khan.
And if not, that's okay. Okay, no sweat. All right. Uh,
Or is it Smite or D?
there you go. There you go. Good sister hand. All right. Smite. And what does smite mean?
Salakia, like to strike someone?
Exactly. You punch a ninja in the face. That's what. Exactly. That's what it means. That means to strike, to hit. All right. All right. Next we have Ya, a Ra, and a Ha.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Is it Yaraka?
Not quite. Not quite. Uh you wanna adjust the that last letter. You want to change. You don't want to pronounce the entire thing. Let's see.
Salakia, is it Yara? I mean, Yarak?
You're rock. You're rock. Correct. You're rock. You are right. All right. And Sister I gave you some help in the chat as well. Not will. Not will. Now we're going for the meaning of your rock.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Is it Moon?
Correct. It's moon. It's moon. All right. So sun is shamash and the moon is yarach. All right. Uh, so let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Sister, nah, how would you say the moon?
Salakia, Ha Yarach.
What's that? Damn right, she pronounced that. She pronounced that very well. Give her a hand. Damn right. Damn right. Sister I was there too as well in the chat. All right. Now hopefully maybe me, Sister I and I connection is better. So, Sister Aya, how would you say um, and the moon?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Mm. Waha Yarak.
Wahayara. Correct. Correct. Give her a hand. Damn right. Uh-oh. There go the little soldier. Y'all about to show me how to shop like a thug. Shalom. What's going on, young man? That's what's up. All right. So your rock is moon. All right. The next one is Allah, a Yah, and Allah.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Layal.
La'ah, close. 99% as normal. Listen, you got an A average. So, so this one, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give this one to you because I know you know how to pronounce this one. This is how you spell night.
Khan, I had that ready. You took that from me.
Well, okay, so I believe you know how to pronounce this though. You've pronounced this before. Sister Nazar Manah has been in class before, and she will tell everybody to have a good night.
Salakia, sir. Layala.
Go ahead. La yala. La yala. Correct. I told you was gonna get it. So this is one of those moments where we actually pronounce that last letter. And again, um, these things come over time with being in class and practicing. Some we do, most we don't pronounce the entire sound of the last letter, but sometimes like this one we do. And again, that means night
Salakia, sir. It was in my notes. I read. I
or
saw it.
evening or what have you. All right. What happened?
Salakia, it was in my notes. I saw it.
You
I
said you
just didn't
saw it.
say that. Yeah.
I got you. See, I told you it was eating. No sweat. No sweat. All right. Let's keep going. Nope. Let's stop there for a minute. How would we say? How would we say? How would we say your night? We really wouldn't say. Yes, we would. Yes, we would. Who wants to give that a shot? How would we say your night?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Is it Ka? La, I forgot how you pronounced it. La,
Okay. Well, you're gonna put the cow on the end. You gotta pronounce the word first. Actually.
okay.
Let's see. Okay, Sister I put it in the chat, and that is correct. The only thing I'm gonna say, all right, I see Sister I, you are putting them in there correctly, but you have spaces between the prefixes and the word, or the word and the suffixes. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure they're all connected. All right. But you are correct.
Salakia, can
And
you pronounce that word again?
let's see. La yala. La yala. So if you were gonna put the ka on the end, you want to give it a shot, Sister Na?
Salakia, La Ya La Ka.
La yala ka. Exactly. La yala ka. Now, how do I want to do this? I want to make this a little practical for y'all, right? Um, have it in your notes. What's the word for what or how? Y'all might have it in your notes for what or how.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
What is it, Ma? For what?
It's ma. Absolutely. Yep, correct. Ma means what or how, right? So, how would you say, how was your night? How was your evening?
Salakia. Uh,
Go ahead.
Ma Hazar La Yad. I cannot pronounce that word. La Yala.
That's all right. Walk through it.
Oh no, Salakia. I said what? How? It's Ma. Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
It's Ma La Yala.
And that last part.
Ka. No.
Right. So it'll be okay. So hold on before we get there. All right. I see Sister Aya put Masham Laya Laya La. Okay. La'a. And I know where you're going with that, all right? Because I think where you're going with that is Mashalamka. I think. You let me know if I'm correct, sis. Is that where you're going? Is that where you kind of got that, Sister I? Okay, she shook her head. Yes, no sweat. Okay, so, and this is why I kind of wanted to go through it again, so y'all can get some practicality to this. My shalomka is how we say, "How are you? How you doing?" Right? What we're really saying is, "How is your peace?" So it's ma, which means how. Shalom is peace, and ka is yours. So it's how is your peace? All right. So for how is your night would be ma layalaka, because the ma is your how, layala is night, and then ka is your night. Does that kind of make sense? I think I'm getting. All right.
Salakia, can you repeat that?
Okay, no sweat. So are you familiar with ma shalomka when we say that?
Khan.
Kind of like our sister now. Okay. So ma shalomka, the ma is how, shalom is peace, and ka is your. So it's how is your peace? Make sense so far?
Khan.
I think I got a head nod. All right. So if you want to ask how your night, okay, most high correct. So how is your night? If night is la yala, your night would be la yala ka, right? And then you put the ma in front of la yala ka, so you got how is your night? You with me? All right, I got a head now. Most high in Christ. Most high in Christ. Right. Give Sister I a hand. She put it in the chat. Perfect. Ma layalaka. Absolutely. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Let's go down a little bit. All right. Now we have a ka and a la.
So, like you, sir,
Go ahead.
Kala or cow, one of the two.
Cow. Cow. That damn. You know what? I give you all credit for trying both. Damn right. Cow. All right. Cow. What does cow mean? Who wants to give that a shot?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Is it all?
Absolutely, it's all good, sister Ann. Damn right. All. All. All right. Now, if y'all are in y'all blue letter Bible with which it sounds like y'all are, and give Most High in Christ for that. Y'all get another hand for that. Damn right. So, and Sister I got it in the chat as well. All right. Now, um, how would you say from all?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
McCall.
McCall. Now, if I could, how did you come to that? I'm just curious whether you were in the blue letter or you got it in your notes. I'm just curious.
Salakia, sir. I use the prefixes from my notes that are at the beginning of a word.
Damn right. Damn right. Most High in Christ.
That was 100%. I
That's
like to
what's
note.
up. Okay. Hey, look, you 100% that. Most High in Christ. Damn right. You're 100% that time. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going because I think we almost at the end. Well, we got a few more. We got a few more. That's why I put in the chat. I got one. Damn right. Hey, between that one and the previous one, when you just threw both answers out there, we're gonna give you 100% on both of them. Damn right. Okay, the next word is Ra and I. How we pronounce that? And what does it mean? Because y'all on it now. Y'all on it.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
My streak might have been short, but I'm going to go with Ra'ai, which means hit.
Okay, La'a and La'a. Salaki.
Right.
All right. No sweat. Most sign crack. Damn right you tried. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Aqua, you want to give it a shot?
Is it rye?
It's rye. Exactly, rye. That is correct. You want to give it a shot on the meaning?
Does it mean evil?
Absolutely. Give her a hand. Rye. And it means evil.
Salakia. How we spell it? How we spell that?
When you, I got you. I put in the chat. It would just be a ra and an I. Instead of saying rye, you just say rye. Does that make sense? All right. Did you say la? Okay, Lucky. Kind of la. Does that make sense, Sister I? I think she's saying no. Okay, so where are we confused at?
Salakia. La only for me because I don't feel like I've dropped a loose A in the middle, so it threw me. But that might be me.
Okay, I understand I actually understand what you're saying. Um, well, okay, I get what you're saying. So this is one of those where I think it's more about the subtleties in the pronunciation, right? Meaning you can blend that I in there and you can say rye. She said, I agree with Rye. No sweat. Sister and I agree with you. All right, no sweat. You can say Rye, right? But what you don't want to say is Rye. Do y'all hear the difference there?
Salakia, sir. Khan. But I
No, it
think
don't look like it. I think y'all just staring at the camera. Go ahead.
I think that my name throws me with that, obviously. So I think that's why it throws me off a little bit. But I see what you say.
I understand that absolutely. Yes, I get what you're saying. The only thing I can say there is there's additional letters in your name, so that's gonna affect the rest of the pronunciation potentially. But I get your point. I get your point. I
Okay,
get your point. All right.
the water. The
All
water.
right. All right. We good to move on. Okay, Yonder Bar. We good to move on. All right, I think I got some head nods. All right. Most high correct. All right. All right. This probably gonna be the last one for the night. Maybe there's a na, a pa, and a sha.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Shoot my shot again. Napash, and I'm thinking it might mean soul,
No,
but I'm not sure anymore.
you are absolutely right. Get that sister a hand. You just got another 100. You just got another 100%.
Two.
Christ. Napash means soul. So how would you say, Sister Aya? We're gonna keep going. Let's see. How would you say his soul?
Salakia, sir. I just like no, I would have
Go
liked to
ahead.
have just kept my good graces, but I'm gonna shoot my shot again. Um, I'm gonna go with
Go ahead.
Napashwa.
I think you just said it. I think I missed it. Good night. That's in this connection.
All right, I'm gonna try one more time, sir. Napashwa.
All right. I'm absolutely not hearing you, but I believe I'm seeing your lips say Napashwa.
Khan, sir. Khan. What I
I don't
say?
hear
Yes.
nothing right now, Salaki.
Can anybody else hear me?
Okay, I heard that part. That's what I said. Get this thing. I think everybody else is hearing you loud and clear. I think it's just me. I think it's just me. And I got a feeling it's because we are in so close proximity. But no sweat. Absolutely get that sister in hand. She was correct. Napashwa is how you would say it. All right. Sister Deanna is in the building. Yahweh Shema Thaba Hashem Yahweh Shai sis. Good to see you. All right. Sister Anah, how would you say your soul? Napashwa. That is correct, Sister Ai. That is correct. That is his soul. How would you say your soul, Sister Anah?
Salakia, Napash, Ka.
Napashka. Exactly. Exactly. Correct. That is correct. All right. Let's see. We left off at verse 4 last week. So before we go over verse 4, let's time we got? We're gonna jump back. I'm not verse 4, but verse 5. Before we go over verse 5, I want y'all to look back in your notes, right? And who can tell me how to say, or what's the word for shade or shadow? Shade or shadow? What's the pronunciation for it? Wait a minute. What is Sister Aya? I'm not sure. Is this a question or a statement in the chat? I'm so confused with what you put in. What's high
So,
Christ? What's high Christ? Get it, sister. Salaki. You're absolutely right, sis. All right. So who can tell me what the pronunciation is for shade?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Um, is it Taza, Tazal, Tazala?
You said it right the first time. Tazal.
Uh,
Tazal. Yep, Tazal. Absolutely. This is where I had it correct in the chat as well. All right. All right. And who can give me the pronunciation for upon?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Al.
Al is correct. Al is correct. You want to take hand as well?
Salakia, sir. Yad.
Go ahead. Yad. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, let's get back to right side. Right side, which is the last word we went over in last class. Who wants to give it a shot? Okay. That's right. All right. You want to come off mute and pronounce it? Because you definitely typed it right.
I was trying to give some Salakia. I was trying to get some space for my sister.
Well, let's see if she wants to take it. What's her Christ, sister? No, you want to take that space that Sister I is trying to bequeath upon you right now.
Salakia. Sharon is Karen.
What's her Christ?
Okay, Salakia, is it
You want to give
Yum
it a
Yum?
shot? Yum yum, yum yum. Absolutely, yum yum. All right, all right. Now we're gonna pull up some scriptures. We went over a little bit of conjugation. We went over a little bit of that with several letter scripture, several letter words. We left off at verse 4 last class, so we're going to take it to verse 5. Mr. Ryan said, "This is Deanna came right on time. Most High Christ." Matter of fact, let me in case it ain't in there. In case Sister Deanna, if you want to come on in, come on stage. Let me get this. Let me put the link in the chat. That way you ain't got to scroll back up. All right. There you go. All right. Let's see. Where do we want to go? We want to go to verse 5. Okay.
So, like you said, quick question.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so last class we went over behold down to right, the directional right, and then tonight we went over
I'm
day
not. I'm
down.
not. I'm not hearing everything you're saying right.
Oh, I can't type it. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Salakia,
Just quickly.
she like real low.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll type it.
Sister Nasa, you're real low, so maybe speak up a little bit. You're gonna type it.
Salakia,
Okay.
sir. It's crazy. Salakia, I can hear everybody, sir. I got a little bit of delay, but I can hear everybody clear. So I don't know what's going on.
I can hear you clear. I can hear Sister not clear, and Sister Aya for me is just in and out. But I think that's because she's in the other room. I don't know whether that has anything to do with it or not.
Salakia, sir.
But it's definitely.
Officer Yagada, can I tell
Go
you
ahead.
when you repeat it to the group? Okay, so my question, sir, is last class we went over behold down to the directional right, and that covered verse 4. Tonight, are we using day all the way down to soul for verse 5?
Salakia, so she said today are we using
Okay. Look, it's like I actually heard everything she said that time. So most times I heard everything. All right, so we went, exactly. We went over all the way to right hand last time in class. That's correct. We only got through the scriptures of verse 4, but those words all the way down to right hand are included in verse 5, which is why I just went through it. So I think I'm answering your question. Now, so those words, matter of fact, I think it's starting at shade. Starting at shade down the right hand, those are verse 5, Salakia. And then everything else we went through tonight is verses 6 and 7. Sister Deanna says she is not home. I thought I was going to make it in time, but no sweat, sis. No sweat. We understand. And as Sister Raya said, you are absolutely missed. No sweat, though. All right. So, Sister Raya, does that answer your question?
Salakia, sir. Khan, I'm just, so the scripture we about to go over, the verse is going to be 5, which we already have the words for. I just want to know where to start off with my reading. I apologize. Couldn't hear me.
Okay, I think I know what you're asking. We're gonna start at verse 5, and what you can reference. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. Matter of fact, this is gonna be a great. Verse 5 is where we're gonna start next. All right. What I want y'all to get is a couple of things. One, we talked about so-called sight words, right? There's some sight words in here. All right, that I'm hoping, even if you don't necessarily recognize them today, that over time we're going to recognize these when we see them. All right. There are other words in this scripture. Matter of fact, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 6 words, 7 words in this scripture. All right. No sweat. No sweat.
Salakia, is that in Psalms?
I'm just not too sad about the Bible. What's that, 609?
What are we still in Psalms? Excuse me. Are we still in Psalms?
Psalms 121. Concept. We're in Psalms 121 and verse 5. All right. So when I pull this up, all right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7 words in the scripture. Okay. I'm gonna say probably 3 of them. The first 3, I'm gonna consider them either what I would say is a kind of a sight word, or it's another word that is already in your notes, and that's why we didn't go over it, read it, and revisit it tonight. All right. After that, outside of that, virtually, let me see. Yeah, everything else we went over tonight. Okay. It was during the review period, but we went over it. All right. So we all on the same page now. Sister Deanna. So I miss you guys too so much. Missed a few classes. I have to go back and watch the old ones and can catch up with everyone. No sweat, sis. No sweat. Most high Christ. That's why they out there. Damn right. And your dedication is definitely acknowledged. All right, because it's easy to miss a class and just say forget the class. So the fact that you're willing to go back and look at them, that's what's up. Most high Christ. All right. So here we go. Matter of fact, we before anybody tries to necessarily read this scripture, if y'all can see it all right, if I need to make it a little larger, y'all let me know. But I want y'all to again, like I said, there's probably 3 words in here. 2 of them are the same word that I consider that we want to make this a sight word, all right? We're gonna make this a sight word. We're gonna say it's a sight word that we should be able to recognize as soon as we see it. And I'm gonna give y'all another hint. It's the first word in here, but that word is in there twice. Who wants to give that a shot?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Yahweh.
Correct. Give her a hand. Damn right. That first word is Yahweh. All right. It's the Most High's name. All right. Now the second word, all right. I want to say we've gone over. I don't even think we went over it tonight, but we've gone over it before. And let me see. How can I do this? The root word is the first 3 letters. And I may be confusing y'all, but this is how it helped me. So if I'm confusing y'all let me know. But the first 3 letters are the root word. Who wants to give that a shot?
Salakia?
Go ahead.
I got I think Ramasha.
You are reading that backwards.
Again. Okay. Salakia. Shamar.
Shamar, absolutely. Give her a hand. All right. Now, That's the root word. So now, how would you pronounce that word that's in the scripture?
Uh, hold, please.
Most High Christ. That's right.
Okay, Salakia, sir. Um, nope. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go with possible Shamarka.
Shamarka. Exactly. Exactly. So now we
Okay.
done got through the first two words right there.
Whew.
Right? So give me those first two one more time. Sister Rod? Oh, there we go.
Salakia. I thought you was asking the group. I'm sorry. Uh, Yahweh.
Uh-uh.
Nope. What happened?
Yes. No, no, no. I'm with the lady. When I said that was to me asking the group. I was not asking the group. I was just asking you. That's all I said. Go ahead, read it. Salaki.
Salakia. Okay. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh.
Give her a hand. Give her a hand. Damn right.
I'm tired now.
Sister Anaya is with you. She said you are doing to wild sis. Most High Christ. All right. All right. We're almost at time, but as soon as we get done with this scripture, we're gonna call the class. But let's keep going. So, as encouraging as you were, Aqua Anah, if you could, sis, could you take the next word? Now, you have the root word in your notes. You still there, sister? No, I can't see you. Okay, there you go. You're coming back. And Sister Raya is helping you in the chat. Go ahead.
Taza Tazalka.
Tazalka. Y'all are on it. Let's keep going. You want to take the next one?
Um, I Salakia.
Go ahead.
Al
Mm-hmm.
um, Yad
Right. Al Yad. Okay. That's correct.
Yad
All right. All right. Let's see. Sister Raya, you want to get a last word, a shot? And what we're going to do is we're going to give the last word a shot. And Baba Kushat, we're going to give both a chance to read the entire scripture. All right.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
So I don't see that last word encompassed in my notes. Maybe I didn't take good notes on that last word.
All right. You. I guarantee you have it in your notes. All right. You have it in your notes. So this was. Remember when I asked you what was the last word we went over last class? That's what this
Oh,
word is.
Salakia, sir, I do see that now. I apologize.
No sign Christ. No sweat. Go ahead.
Yep. Okay, so that is an that's gonna be Yamyan. Hold please. Yamyan Ka. I hope that's a Ka.
Yam Yang Ka. Exactly.
Whew.
That is a Ka. You are absolutely right. Get it since the hand. All right, here we go. We just walked through the fifth verse of Psalms 21. All right. Now we're gonna give each of y'all a chance to actually read it. We know we got some sight words in there. We know some words that we all, we already got the understanding of several of these words, and we got the other ones in our notes, and we have, the prefixes and suffixes where they apply. We got all the information. Who wants to give it a shot first?
Salakia, sir, let me go and go through it rough, and then sister and I gonna pull up the smooth version of it. Okay.
Most High Christ, go ahead.
We'll get my fumble on out the way. Uh Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazolka, Al Yad. Nope. Keep going. Okay. Yamiyanka. You can't hear me
Give her a
anymore.
hand. Damn right. All right, Sister Anna.
Salakia, Yahweh,
Go ahead.
Sham, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yam Yanka.
Wonderful. That is what I'm talking about. Look, it's Sister Deanna giving y'all a hand. Damn right.
Hey, Salakia, they some
Absolutely.
extras now. They ready out north.
Most High Christ to Wab job. And what we just read was the most. Hey, they are not playing tonight. They are not playing. What we just read was the Most High is thy keeper. The Most High is thy shade upon thy right hand. Give yourselves an absolute hand. Y'all did a Tawab job. Most High in Christ. Sister Rice, I told her it would be smooth. No sweat. That is called sisterhood. That's called love right there. Damn right. Damn right. Most High in Christ. All right. All right. All right. Y'all did an awesome job. Awesome job. All right. Are there any questions about anything we went over? Um, any type of conjugation or anything like that? Any questions at all? Sister, I sound tired. Most High in Christ. That's all right. That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is listen. And again, as we said, as I said to Sister Na, Give yourselves, I'm not Salaki, Sister Deanna, give yourselves a hand because y'all are in this class, y'all are going through the process, y'all are taking y'all notes, y'all are conjugating, y'all are asking your questions, you're working through it, and being able to come in and actually pronounce it. And again, over enough time, as you all continue to, come to the class, stay in that blue letter Bible, things of that nature. By the time, I don't know about anybody else, but even now, sometimes them prayers on the Sabbath service be a little tough. It'd be a little tough. But this is something that it's just repetition. Obviously, Yagadah says it all the time. We learn through repetition. So the more you all are participating, the more you all are going through and practicing and getting the understanding, those scriptures and those prayers will come a whole lot easier. And after before you know it, you'll be real fluent in it, and then we'll be off to the races. So give yourselves again a absolute hand. Y'all have done a fantastic job tonight. We did it a little bit differently, but y'all caught on to it well. So most high in Christ for y'all. All right. But it is a little tiring. It is different. It's the language, that we don't know. And again, it's so important to understand that our identity was taken from us, which is why we don't know this language. And now that we are adults, we have to learn it. Now, Sister Anah's son is going to have the benefit of growing up. And by the time he is, in his mid 20s or something like that, he's going to be fluent. He's going to blow all us out the water. But, we didn't have that benefit, so we got to come in here and grind and learn it. And again, that's why it's very, very tawab for y'all to be putting forth the effort. All right. All right. Let's see. Sister, I funny. She said, truly enjoyable class. I got some wins for one. Hey, listen, you almost said it at 100%. You was at 99 for a while. You was cruising. But you done pulled in a couple hundred. So I think you done bumped up your average. Most High Christ the Water, I appreciate it and appreciate y'all. Y'all make this class as usual and as always. All right. And Sister Deanna said, a yonder bar for the sisterhood, and y'all thanking her. Okay, most high Christ. All right, so with that, I'm gonna get y'all Salakia off the stage so I can go through these security announcements. All right. All right, we had ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister is interested in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers 18 and 21. You can also find it in Malachi 3, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means tenth, and in the Hebrew it's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. You can give it to the Treasury Department. You can also go directly to ISUPK.com and pay it there. All right. Priest fund, which is a free will offering for the priest, is not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation days. Next one coming up. We have been talking about it, and we will continue to. We are just shy of 2 months away. All right, from Passover. It is April 20th, which is a Saturday. However, there will be events going on from the 17th through the 21st. All right, it's in Durham, North Carolina. It's $200 for everyone 18 and up. And that $200 covers all the events. All right. So you will have access to everything that goes on during that week. As we have said numerous times, if you are in Virginia, the Passover is in Durham, North Carolina. There's no reason why we should not make it. It's within driving distance. We have had plenty of time. And if you did not know yet, you still have plenty of time to make your arrangements. All right. We're just shy of 2 months. Make sure your registration is paid. Make sure your garments are straight. Make sure your dresses are straight. It is a wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful event to see us, and it's mandatory for the priests and prophets of the Lord to make sure that we are at Passover. Something that the Most High commanded us to remember when he brought us out of Egypt. All right. And he passed over us, and that death angel passed over us. And the firstborn of the Egyptian, those Hamites, everyone perished. All right. That's something that we are to remember every year. And that's why we go to Passover. It's in a close distance for everyone who's in the Virginia school. So make sure you take care of everything you need to take care of to make sure you're in attendance. Sister Aya says she is so excited, as are we all. If you have not been to Passover, you are in for a treat. And if you have been, then you know what you're looking forward to. All right. All right. Okay, and if any brother wants to become a trooper in the school, it needs to be in all black. That's black boots, pants, shirt, headband, and war scarf. Make sure you get in contact with whatever school in your zone. If you are in Virginia, make sure you get in contact with Officer Uriah Shemab or Captain Natazak Nashad. The number is scrolling across the bottom. It is 757-550-1204. All right, make sure you get in contact. If you are a sister who wants to be in the school, all right, she wants to get, if you want to get your Hebrew name, you want to be a part of the school. It's more than just coming and logging on to YouTube. It's more than that for brothers as well. All right, make sure you get in contact. Call the school. Make sure you let Officer Yarash and Captain Dr. Shah know that that's something you are interested in. You want to actually be part of the school. If you're a sister, you want to get your name, make sure you call. If you want to come to Passover as a member of this school in Virginia, make sure you call. We say this every week, multiple times a week, leading up to Passover. We are not the Christian church. We actually care about our people. So it's not going to be a situation where you just show up at Passover. That's not the idea, because we are concerned that you get there safely and get home safely. So we want to know that, hey, this is what time you plan on getting to Passover. This is how long you plan on staying, and this is when you're going home. That way, if that doesn't happen, somebody's actually looking for you, and you don't just go, show up missing. All right. So that's why it's important to make sure you are communicating with the school. It's more than just coming to the classes online. It's about actually being involved and making sure that the priests and prophets of the Lord can look out for you and your soul appropriately. All right. So with that, if there are no other questions or comments, all right, we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabbarakatham. To the sisters, Shalom Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right. And with that, Shalom, Israel.